Hello, my friends, Evolutionary Energy Arts family. So, guys, I felt compelled today after clients today and yesterday to talk about two beings in particular, and one of them was Ganesha, and the other one was Archangel Haniel. And you're looking at a representation of Archangel Haniel that looks amazingly like Cindy's daughter. She really
She
does.
does. She totally does. It's like, oh my gosh, where'd they get that picture?
Yeah, and Emma's got power. She really does. She's got a lot of gifts, and I think she's going to be a big blessing upon the world. So when we look at these beings, and so, okay, Ganesha is from the Vedic system in Hinduism from India. Also, though, revered all over the world. And then we have over here out of the Abrahamic traditions, but also, as we're going to look at, some traditions that are not even Abrahamic recognize Archangel Haniel and other archangels. This is part of the thing that we need to get across to people is that it's not as if all good benevolent beings come out of one tradition. No, no, that's a very human ego driven way of looking at things. The benevolent beings are benevolent beings, and they've come to people of every culture and every tradition all around the globe. Nobody has a lock on it. And so when we start recognizing that, it's a beautiful thing. And we could break down walls with that as we see another representation of Archangel Haniel. And so when we look at Archangel Haniel, very, very interesting stuff. And this one came to me a while ago, quite a while ago. I started to get in meditation, this being communicating with me, yeah, at a critical point in my life. And, it was one of those big turns in the road of life that makes sure that you're on the right track, as so many of these beings will do for us. They're there and they want to help and guide us.
They really do, but we need to be open to different belief systems to accept their love and their guidance.
So, Archangel Haniel is the angel of joy. And the meaning of the name Haniel is one who sees God, the joy of God, the glory of God, or the grace of God. Usually appears in female form in our world. And she is the patron of those who are searching for enlightenment and also joy and fulfillment in God. Haniel is the one that helps us find joy in any circumstance. Also, the channel between us and God. There are many channels between us and God. And we don't need to go through any particular being, but there are beings that will help us if we so choose to ask them. And again, the benevolent ones you must ask. Ask and you shall receive. The malicious ones, they don't ask, they just do. And they do as they will. And we've talked about that before. So she is the one who teaches us how to get closer to God. She is the angel of benevolence, grace, and mercy, being mostly invoked for her favors. Haniel is also the patron of beauty and love. Therefore, she's often invoked for peace, harmony, affection, and more love. In the Kabbalah, Haniel is described as the one who takes care of the so-called Netzach, which is translated as victory. And many of you guys have seen the Tree of Life before in the Kabbalah and the spheres. And actually, let me pull it up real quick while I'm thinking of that, because some of you maybe didn't.
Yeah, you guys, I'm sorry you got me for just a moment here while he pulls that up. This is really fun stuff. I'm loving learning about all of the different guides and angels and things out there because I can feel their energies, but I can't always remember a name.
So this is the Tree of Life, which we could also see when we look at the Flower of Life. And, this is ancient, and this is in the Kabbalah. And you can see there's many different ways of viewing it as well. And this gets into a little detail on it. So, sometimes I make the mistake of, just assuming everybody has a picture of the Tree of Life in their mind. So this way you guys could get an idea. And this is Malkuth, which is, basically where we are, the manifest world. And then you go up through vibration, go up through densities in the spheres, and we go on up, heading towards source. and which in the Kabbalah, and there's a lot of interesting terms. One is limitless light, and we've talked a lot about the law of one as well. And the law of one does such a good job in explaining all these things as well. So, okay, Enoch described Haniel as his helper to get to heaven. She is the one who transported Enoch the prophet to heaven. Archangel Haniel is the ruler of the principalities in the third sphere of heaven. The principalities are the patrons of the leaders of earth. They have to make sure that those leaders do God's will. Haniel is also the leader and patron of the planet Venus. And so we saw her associated with love and Venus, and there you go. And what's curious too is, Venus is associated with Lucifer, the light bringer. And light is usually pretty good. So it's interesting how there's been a lot of twists on things. Haniel also appears in the Babylonian cultures. She helped the priest astronomers to discover new facts and theories linked to astrology and astronomy, spirituality, divine healing methods also. And also, she helps us to improve our relationships with each other, to find new friends who can enjoy life with. She has the ability to heal emotional, mental, and spiritual problems. Pray for Haniel's help if you feel overwhelmed and full of stress and sorrow. Archangel Haniel will bring joy into your life, and she will teach you to love yourself, your life, and God, the source. And so this is more on Haniel, and can bring to life the feminine energy in you. She is the angel of joy, love, and sensitivity. So can help you with feminine related issues and help you heal those issues. And also is more powerful during the full moon, which is tonight. So maybe that's why I've been getting this message to do something on her today. Also, mediums, psychics, and clairvoyants can pray for Haniel's help. She will teach them how to develop their spiritual gifts and powers. Archangel Haniel is a patron of feminine energy, but that doesn't mean that only females can pray to her. Men can also ask for her help to find, awaken, and acknowledge their inner guidance. She is often compared with the stars and the moon, just like those beautiful cosmic objects illuminate the sky when it's dark. Haniel illuminates our soul when we are in darkness of fear, worries, and stress. Archangel Haniel knows how to restart the fire of joy in our hearts and find the love of God. You can also find Haniel under the names Aniel, Hamiel, Anoel, Haniel, and Archangel Simiel, and Aneo. She is the angel of the month of December, which is interesting as well. So in legends and lore of the occult, and occult just means hidden, in the Magus, Haniel is the chief of principalities, virtues, and innocence. Therefore, she watches over and guards all the innocents, mostly the newborn and children. Also, Haniel is the governor of the zodiac sign of Capricorn. Although other sources consider her the ruler of Taurus and Libra, she also governs the planet Venus. As we had said, she's one of the 7 main archangels. And we're going to be talking in depth about the 7 a lot more. And the 10 principal holy Sephiroth. In Jewish lore, she is the ruler of the 7 Sephiroth of the Tree of Life, the sphere where the Elohim live. Elohim, interesting. Therefore, Haniel is also the ruler of the Elohim. Numerous occult texts sustain that Haniel was the angel which took Enoch to heaven. Other sources credit Anaphiel with this duty. Due to her being the governor of Venus, Haniel is often compared with the Chaldean goddess Ishtar. But she is also very often associated with Archangel Shamuel. And so she's one, the amulet of Haniel. Angel Haniel is one of the main amulets of invocation, being part of one of the simplest amulets, which sounds like this. Hasdiel at my right, Haniel at my left, Ramiel at my head. Angels, let me find favor and grace before all men, great and small, and before all of whom I have need, in the name of Ziboat. And Amen. So it's fascinating to see this. Now, Anoel, mostly known from Gnostic teachings, is one of the 7 great archons. According to numerous legends, Haniel is a demon, and he most often appears in the form of an S. Haniel, or Haniel, is the angel of human sexuality and passion. She rules over the planet Venus Friday in the second heaven. Sometimes she is often believed to be the ruler of the moon. Haniel is also responsible for the prayers that ascend from the first heaven. So, interesting stuff, is it not?
It is fascinating stuff. And, some of them, I know some of these angels might seem a little bit fierce or scary, but once one comes to you, get to know them and understand them and call on them.
And again, what happens a lot in culture is that if tribes are warring, then their gods and goddesses all of a sudden become demons to the, you know what I mean? And it's not really the case, but that's what people make of it sometimes, as we know, when there's ego and jealousies and greed and all that going in, things get very, very distorted. And unfortunately, that has happened all throughout history. So, just felt like sharing this with you guys. I hope you found it illuminating.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was fun to do this.
We enjoy it. So, as always, my friends, thank you for your support on Ko-Fi and Patreon. God bless and namaste.
God bless and namaste.